Good, good afternoon and welcome once again. I jumped the gun on that intro. Welcome to the weekly update with the mayor and Kyle Johansson. It's nice outside.
It is.
Isn't it, Kyle?
It is nice out there.
Yeah. So, Kyle, give us an idea as to whether this is going to be hanging for a little while or whether we're going to go back down into the subarctic freezing levels again.
So today we'll for a mix of clouds and sun, a high of 47. Tonight, cloudy skies early, then partly cloudy after midnight, low 29. Tomorrow, we'll for cloudy skies, a high of 42, low 29. Friday, cloudy, high of 37, low 17. Saturday, cloudy, high of 30, low 18. Sunday, watching a potential blockbuster winter storm. Periods of snow likely. 1 inches of snow expected. Chance of snow 70%. Sunday night, watching a potential blockbuster winter snowstorm. Sunday night, 3 to 5 inches of snow is expected, with a low of 24 to 18 degrees. Then Monday, before mostly cloudy, high 35, low 23. Tuesday, mostly cloudy, high 39, low 28. And Wednesday, we got 43 degrees and cloudy and 23 degrees. And this snowstorm they could get snow as far south as Atlanta because they don't have snowplows in those areas. But north of Atlanta, they have snowplows because Atlanta is in this weird climate zone. It's north of Atlanta, snow, cold mountains. South of Atlanta, humidity near the ocean. You got warmer water down there. And then last night, the OU men's team beat Bowling Green by 7 points. 85 to 78. Their return goal theme was last night, and then tonight we got their return goal women's game 7 p.m. and then we got the next home men's game is next Friday 6 p.m. against Toledo, and then we got our next women's game after tonight. It's next Saturday 3:30 after the wrestling match at 11 a.m. And the men's team are doing so well. They won 13 games, lost 2, but at the Convo they won 9. Lost 0. So this is a good news because Jason Carr is back because he transferred back to finish his last 2 years because he's been gone for like at least 2 years. And finally, COVID in Ohio, there's been at least 20,000 new COVID cases in the last 24 hours. But the good news is I saw that the CDC and the Washington University areas out there, they are expecting to see our peak of the Omicron variant surge in about a week time now. So how fast it came up, it could go down so fast. Like Brent saw their peak like 2 days ago, like over 60,000 cases per day. But now today, only 40,000 cases per day. Same thing for South Africa. They had their peak a month ago, 60,000, and now roughly less than 10,000 cases per day because we're about a week away from the peak of the Omicron variant surge, which is good news. Guys, fingers crossed because it's running out of time to infect more and more people.
I'm with you. Keep your fingers crossed. You know, I always kind of think of Athens when it came to, COVID-19, and then came the Delta variant, and now the Omicron variant. It always seems like, there's these big impacts that are experienced in the northeast quadrant of the state, and then the central quadrant of the state, and then it always feels like, weeks and in some cases months later, that's when we start to see our significant rise. However, as you're well aware, Kyle, we've got 150 cases came in yesterday. The day before that, it was 110 cases. So we're certainly seeing this rise. And now with Ohio University, students are here and they're back in classes. By and large, that we will probably continue to see some significant increases in the cases, but I am with you. I am hopeful that we see our peak of the surge, at some point in the not too distant future. As you can see on the slide, we're looking at a 19.8% positivity rate. And you can also see the number of individuals or percentage that has started the vaccine, those who have completed it, additional doses. But again, of note, the total active cases as of yesterday was 1,162. We will be putting the variable message signboard back up on Court Street. If it's not up there already, I want to make sure that people are seeing this and understanding that, we still are in the pandemic and the cases our numbers are up. As a matter of fact, looking at the 1,162, once we see what today's numbers look like, this may be the highest that we have seen since the beginning of the pandemic. It's certainly among the highest that we've seen in terms of the numbers of active cases here in Athens County. Good news, if there is any good news, is no new reported fatalities due to COVID-19 here. And people probably saw that the Ohio National Guard is assisting at Oblenis Hospital, and I'll talk more about that in a minute. But before I do, again, there's a vaccine booster clinic. This is for the 12 to 17-year-olds who need to be boosted, which has been authorized by Pfizer to get that done. So that's a good thing. Just make sure you bring your vaccine card, but that will be the 14th. So 5 to 7:30 p.m. So it'll work with the school day in terms of getting individuals down there to get their vaccine. So please get it. Another update that came from the Athens City County Health Department is the at-home testing. And there you can see and pretty much read for yourself. The testing is available. The public library has been getting them. I do know that there has been a supply issue with getting the test kits, at-home test kits, but on occasion they are out there. I would check with the public library first to see if they have any, because I know that is one location or locations that you can get them. But just follow all of the instructions that are on there, and it's important to have the test proctored by someone and monitored according to the instructions on the package. So that's probably key. Ryan, I don't know if we had, we have some other things. Again, I'm not going to read through this at all, but the CDC has come out with the new guidelines, which seem to be changing more frequently in terms of basically, the go, no-go for if you've gotten the vaccine, what to do if you're exposed, or you feel that you have had a breakthrough of COVID-19. And then it also goes through, what you need to do if you have not been vaccinated or if you have started your vaccinations but not completely vaxxed. And so pay attention to those guidelines. I mentioned Oblenis Hospital having the Ohio National Guard here at the hospital assisting. They are non-clinical. So these are individuals who basically are helping hands with a number of different activities that take place in the hospital that are non-clinical related. And it's wonderful for Oblenis to have this extra help. I know that they are using a lot of that staff to help with getting medications from the pharmacy over to the Castrip Center, over to their cancer chemotherapy area. They're also helping out with observing or assisting individuals who, patients that are being transported from point A to point B within the hospital, and they're helping there, and they're helping in a sundry different ways. But again, these are non-clinical, and I know that we really appreciate their help. So again, my sincere appreciation to the Ohio National Guard for helping out as best they can. I was just talking with the president of Oblenis Hospital earlier today, and she indicated that their help is absolutely welcome. Other things, we know we have an important event taking place next Wednesday. So this is the 19th from 6 to 9 p.m. in Activity Room A, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, at the Community Center. Yes, it is Activity Room A. Community Center at 701 East State Street. And this is to kind of get feedback and start the dialogue in a open house format with the fire station headquarters and the amenities associated with it, talking about getting the public's input as to some of the features that'll be potentially affiliated with this fire station headquarters. So we are encouraging everyone who's interested to come down to the community center on the 19th between 6 and 9 p.m. and engage. The interesting thing, and I know you can't see it all this well on this basic design charrette flyer, but the location or a location for the fire station would be, right off of the Richland Avenue roundabout spur that currently doesn't really go anywhere. And so it'd be kind of located right in close to that particular access point. So please join us. Christmas tree pickup. We took our Christmas tree down, a couple days after Christmas, and we're able to dispose of it properly. This is a great service that the city provides. You just need to call down to the Department of Engineering and Public Works and schedule an appointment, and you can reach them at 592-3343. Again, 592-3343, and schedule a time for them to come and pick up your tree. Once you've scheduled that time and you know when they're going to arrive, just make sure that you take your tree out to the curb, that there's no tree stand, and there's no ornaments left on the tree, and they will take it down to the service garage area and mulch them up and turn them into another usable project or product for people. And I know that the master gardeners and the community gardeners, I should say, down at the West State Street Community Garden use a lot of the leaves that get picked up by the vac truck. They'll likely use some of this material as well. GoBus, Wednesday today, GoBus is going to begin running a new schedule. And those schedule times are available for purchase online. And you can go to ridegobus.com and find that information in terms of their schedules and take advantage. The Athens Community Center is going to be beginning their big push for the new year for those of us, to include myself, who need to get in the gym and or should get in the gym and rededicate yourself to becoming more fit this year. They have a special deal going on where you get 3 months for $65. This is an individual adult membership only. So if you're interested, contact the community center at 592-3325. 592-3325. A couple job announcements that I want to get out there to everyone. The City of Athens is accepting applications for patrol officer. This is a full-time position, classified service of the city, and is non-exempt under the provisions of the Fair Labor Standards Act. This position's starting hourly rate will be $25.57 per hour. So if you're interested, I'm sure that is posted under the jobs and on the city's website. The city is also currently looking for code inspectors at the code enforcement office. The inspectors enforces non-criminal city code and ordinances, performs associated inspections, prepares reports, and issues citations if appropriate. Activities related but not limited to enforcement of solid waste, public utilities, general traffic, general business, subdivision, zoning, flood damage, land development, housing and building titles here in the city as it pertains to the Athens City Code. So we're looking for code inspectors. We have been looking for a while, and again, if anyone's interested, we encourage you to apply. We've got Martin Luther King Day fast approaching. It will be Monday. And with that, the Athens Hocking Recycling Center will not be operating. So that will lead to a delay of one day. So if your pickup was Monday, put it out on Tuesday, and so on and so forth throughout the week. And if your day is Friday, take it out on Friday. And if it was Thursday, take it out on Friday. So everything just gets backed up one day. So MLK is right on with a 3-day weekend. The other thing is that the city building and a number of the government offices will be closed on Martin Luther King Day. So make note of that. And along with that, City Council always meets on a Monday evening, except when there is a 3-day holiday that falls over a Monday. So City Council will be meeting on Tuesday, not on Monday. So that would be January 18th here in Council Chambers at 7 p.m. as usual. Another meeting that's going on, it'll be happening tonight. And that is the Athens, AMAC, Athens Municipal Arts Commission is meeting 5:30 to 7 p.m. as usual. It's at Arts West. So if you're interested in hearing more about some of the efforts coming out of Arts, Parks, and Recreations, Arts West, as well as ideas coming through our Athens Municipal Arts Commission, attend. Jump down there and kind of get a sense for what's happening. One last time, just to kind of echo this once more, and we'll bring it up likely at future press conferences, and that is, going down to the community center on the 19th between 6 and 9 p.m. for the open house for the fire station headquarters. Again, really important that we get as many people weighing in on this new headquarters station as possible so that we get it right. That all said, Kyle, always wonderful, So just to talk about this just for a moment. So remind us again, Sunday, how much snow are we potentially looking at?
I'm also showing here between 10 to 20 inches, so that could be heavy wet snow, compact. That could be as much as weigh 10,000 to 20,000 pounds amounts.
Wow.
So they said that much snow, heart attack snow, can feel like 2 or 10 pounds of buckets of water.
Yeah. So
Please don't shovel that snow, because even though if you had to shovel to save sidewalks, don't even risk it, because that can kill people, because it's the number of related snow deaths.
well, you do need to remove your snow, but do it safely.
Especially like a
do it in
snowplow.
small bites
Might
with
take you
heavy
longer.
snow.
It might take you longer to do it. Just do it Monday, because there'll be no on the roads.
Right. So with that, please be careful. I should inform anyone who's watching today that we will not be having a press conference next week, a weekly update with the mayor and Kyle Johansson. I will be at a meeting up in Cleveland, Ohio, so I will not be able to do it. So Kyle, you and I, I'm sure we'll be together again
2 weeks.
in 2 weeks for the next weekly update with the mayor and Kyle Johansson. Take care and have a great couple of weeks.